Hey, it's Liz from No Trace, and in this video I'm going to show you how to fix your stuffed animal. Sometimes these stuffed animals get a lot of love and you might end up with a small rip or tear somewhere on the body. It's super easy to fix and give your little stuffy some more life. So let's go! What you'll need to fix your stuffed animal is a needle and thread. So I am using a thread that most closely matches my stuffed animal. All I have is kind of a darker brown, but I'm not going to go buy a whole thing of thread just to fix a stuffed animal. And normally I use organic cotton thread, but I don't have any in this color. So again, I'm using what I already have instead of going out and buying more just for this one project. So I put the thread through the needle and then folded it over so it's actually 2 strands of thread. And then you're going to want to put a knot at the end. And the way I do that is I just twist it around my fingers and make a loop, put the thread through the loop and pull tight. And I'm actually going to do that 2 or 3 times so that my knot is big enough to stay put in the stuffed animal. Sometimes if you have a really tiny knot, it'll just come right through the fabric. So you might want to make your knot a little bit bigger, depending on the fabric of the stuffed animal. And then the other thing that you're going to need is scissors. I also have a seam ripper in case I mess up and I want to take it out and start again. So we are going to be doing an invisible stitch or a ladder stitch to close up this little spot on the teddy bear's leg that's popped open, a little leak that he sprung here. So the way that we do that is we start by putting the needle on the back side of that opening and coming out. Okay, so we start on the inside and we come out. And we make sure that that knot is going to stay put. Now to make an invisible stitch, also called a ladder stitch, you're going to put your needle in directly across from where the thread came out on the other side of the opening. Okay, so right across from there, I'm going to put my needle inside and back out right next to it. And I'm doing that right in the area of the leg where there's a fold of fabric. So you don't want to do it on the side or too far in the inside, but right where the fabric folds and meets itself. All right, now we're going to come back across to the other side, right across from where this thread came out, right across to over here, in and through. Okay, and again pull nice and tight, and you'll see that the threads are pretty much hidden because I'm putting the needle in and out right along that folded area. So again, I'm going to go just straight across from where this thread came out into the other side and out again. Okay, and I'm going to repeat that process until I get all the way to the end of this tear. In and out, and then tug it nice and tight. Again, go in straight across from where the thread comes out and out, and tug it tightly. We'll show you one more. Go in and out and tug it tightly. So now I've stitched with the ladder stitch all the way up this opening, and I'm ready to finish off this little repair job. So what I'm gonna do here is go find my last stitch. So there's my last stitch, and I'm gonna go under it with the needle again. And I'm gonna create a little loop that I can go back through with the needle to create a knot. Okay, so I'm gonna tighten that, pull it through the loop. So now I've created a little knot by just going over some of my one of my last stitches there. And I'm gonna do that one more time. So find a stitch, one of your last stitches, push your needle under that stitch to create a loop with your thread. Okay, and then push your needle back into that loop to create a little knot. Okay, and I'm gonna tighten that loop to make it kind of small. And then pull on my thread. So now I've made a couple of little knots at the end so that this thread shouldn't come back out. And if you need to tighten your knot, you can pull on the two pieces of your thread to tighten that knot. Okay, so I don't know how much you can see, but it's pretty small, pretty invisible. So now what I'm gonna do is push my needle inside the teddy bear and back out the other end. Can you see that? And tug on the thread so that it's all the way inside the teddy bear, back out the other end. And now I'm gonna tug real hard on the thread and trim it really close to the teddy bear. And now the very end of the thread is going to be on the inside of the teddy bear's leg, and you won't even be able to see, where the end of the thread is. So now this little teddy bear's leg is good as new, and the thread is totally hidden. I hope this video was helpful for you and gets your stuffy back in action again. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the No Trace channel so you'll be the first to know about the next tutorial and tips for zero waste living. Thanks a lot.